Actually, what I'd do if I was good as Bulgaria. Usually what would happen to Kosovo is Montenegro, and they will get declared war on by Montenegro. But what really happens is Kosovo, for me, usually ends up eating them whole. So then Kosovo has all of Montenegro, and then Bosnia usually would go to war with Serbia for me. Most of the time Serbia would win, and this is what Serbia would take. But then Bulgaria, I'd probably declare war on the smaller ones first, but here's what I'd take from Serbia. Then Croatia, usually for me, would easily just lose Dubrovnik to Bosnia and Herzegovina. And also usually would take over all of Slovenia, because, yeah, that's what would happen, I guess. Let's see. Now Croatia has Slovenia, and then Austria would declare war on Switzerland. Usually not taking the whole thing, but I'm just gonna say they took the whole thing because they want to. Czechoslovakia. Well, I don't know what that is. But then Hungary would usually declare war on Slovakia. Which what happens to Slovakia is they get annexed, like a lot of their stuff gets annexed. Okay, hang on. And do Bratislava. They took this. And sometimes Hungary would declare war on Austria and take about that much. Then the Czech Republic usually does take over the rest of Slovakia, but blah 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 blah. Yeah, and the Czech Republic would sometimes get torn. I took over Albania, declare war on Serbia, Kosovo is mine. After that, North Macedonia doesn't exist. And then Kosovo would get next. But Albania doesn't exist. Montenegro doesn't exist. Then Bosnia and Herzegovina would take over Dubrovnik and get their revenge on Serbia. Wait, no. And get their revenge on Serbia. Then Serbia would become weak and ugly. Eventually Hungary would take over the rest of them, but they didn't take the whole thing. Next, Croatia would probably declare war on Austria, but being weaker, so losing land. Slovenia doesn't exist. Hungary has taken stuff from them. Czech Republic has taken stuff from them. They have taken stuff from Croatia, and the borders get very ugly. Czech Republic is probably like the least ugly borders. But then Austria is sort of stronger than Hungary, but not stronger than Hungary at all, but you know what I mean, like, they would take a little bit of stuff back, but in return having to give some stuff to Hungary as well. Switzerland is dead. Czech Republic takes over what's left to Slovakia, and also lose a war to Hungary, so it's bound to come. And Hungary actually does very well in this scenario. So does Bulgaria, and Austria does okay-ish in this scenario. Croatia and Bosnia are kind of screwed, unless they actually unite or something. Czech Republic does eventually die. So this is actually a lot more fun. I like doing this. So now Hungary trade requests for the rest of Slovakia. Not trade requests, but earns it in a war, and some provinces from the Czech Republic too, because they're huge and they can take a lot of stuff. Austria not being as powerful, but did take quite a bit from Czech Republic. Now, Bulgaria is great power. Bulgaria takes Dubrovnik from Bosnia and Herzegovina and like demanded it. Macedonia gets defeated. But in return, Bosnia does take over what's left of Serbia. And they win a war. And they win a war against Croatia, taking a bit from them. Serbia is dead. Croatia is nearly going extinct. And they get divided between Hungary and Austria. I'm not trying to offend anyone, by the way. Slovenia was dead. Yeah, Austria took stuff from the Czech Republic, took stuff from Croatia too. Switzerland is dead. Slovakia is actually dead. Hungary is very powerful in this scenario. I don't know how they're not winning, how they're not killing everybody, but we'll get to that later. And then Hungary demands 2 provinces from Czech Republic. Czech Republic then just joins Austria. Oh, that was fine. Then Czech Republic joins Austria to not let collapse. Bosnia and Herzegovina is gonna be the next one to be divided. To get divided. They get divided between Bulgaria, Kosovo, between Bulgaria, Hungary, and Austria. Hungary getting in the most part of Croatia. Gets that. And Austria, they get what's left. Serbia is dead. Croatia is dead. Slovenia is dead. Austria has an X them. Austria has annexed what they need. Slovakia is dead. Hungary has annexed what they need. Now it's a big war between all 3 powers.